This movie is about Reno Rendezvous, June the 18th to the 21st of 2015. I have to start by saying that the person on the back of the motorcycle you're watching is Diane Knox. This is her first time on the motorcycle in more than 30 years. I give her an awful lot of credit for being back there, and I'm proud to have her as my co-rider. All right, we started off the trip. Robert Ono and Bessie Wong met us at our house and rode to the starting point, which is L7 at Sunrise and White Rock. You can see Robert's headlights in the back end back there. All right, back end of a truck. There they are. Hello, Bessie. Hello, Robert. Yay. Then after we have a short ride to the meetup point, where we will meet several of the other riders. And then we start off from there. We stop for breakfast in Placerville at the Buttercup Cafe, where we pick up a couple of more riders, Spike and Nancy. Okay, this is going down Sunrise Boulevard. Have to say, so far, Diane's doing very well on this ride. As soon as we got to the hotel at the Grand Sierra Resort Hotel, Diane found her favorite person of all time, which is Ellen DeGeneres. And believe it or not, they had an Ellen DeGeneres slot machine. She played most of the time. If you couldn't find Diane, or if you wanted to become for a meetup spot, it would be at the Ellen DeGeneres slot machine. Yeah, this is Bob Harris and Jerry. I can't think of Jerry's last name, and I'm sorry about that. Within a few minutes of being there, Bob Harris wins I think, if I'm not mistaken, a $400 jackpot off a slot machine.
Say hello to the group, guys. Hello. I'll put a link in the newsletter.
No more.
They have a no selfie stick rule here.
No more.
No.
GSR.
We kind of surprised Bessie there. Hotel Reno Rendezvous registration tables, and just on the other side of that is the vendors, and there was a very large room full of vendors. They were able to take quite a bit of our money, with everything from motorcycle parts to pots and pans. But it was very well set up, very professionally done. All the vendors were very nice. Nobody was really pushy. And we had a good time for all. Let me pan around and give you a good look at the room. Anyhow, Reno Rendezvous turned out to be a wonderful surprise for everybody. Everybody there just had a great time. Started with the pool party.
Yeah.
Hey, Sam. Hello, Sam.
Sam, hi. Leave me out of it. Hey, we get
rock and roll is a gift, and it just makes you feel good. You know, I might be 70, but yeah, right now I'm 24. You can be any age you want. You can be 124 and then some sort of space machine go on to the next universe. It doesn't really matter, because right now we're in the zone, as they say. It's a fun place to be. It's where you can dream, you can have
Saturday held a real treat for me. We were asked to go if anybody wanted to go on a ride to Pyramid Lake. I've heard about Pyramid Lake several times, but I've never been there. As you can see, the desert that we're riding through, we rode through there for about an hour, and it was just really beautiful. Some of the mountains off on the edge were so barren, but really looked good. And then all of a sudden we came around a corner, and pow, there it was, Lake Pyramid, one of the most beautiful lakes I have ever seen, as far as how big it is, how clear it is. Reminded me a lot of Lake Tahoe, except for being so green. And it just seemed to go on for miles. I wasn't expecting anything this large. But Mike gave me a piece of trivia that I was not aware of. The Lake Tahoe dumps into the Truckee River that runs to Lake Pyramid and dumps into Lake Pyramid, but Lake Pyramid doesn't have any outlets for it. This is where all the water from Lake Tahoe stays and then just evaporates over time. And as you can tell, it just appears to go on and on for miles, and I was really quite surprised at it. We were able to go down closer to the lake and then ride back along the lake on the way back out. But Rob Seaton set up this ride, and it was very enjoyable. Took about 3.5 hours total, and only a few miles out of Reno.